about Kanye West?
Kanye!
Kanye, why'd you show up today? You think about testifying?
Kanye, why are you here?
Kanye, who you support him?
Behind the spectacle lies the weight of Diddy's charges: racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transporting individuals for prostitution. The accusations are harrowing, painting a dark picture of influence, manipulation, and underground networks. Diddy has denied all wrongdoing, but the case has already rocked the entertainment industry. In this storm, Kanye's sudden presence felt like a signal flare. He wasn't just there for moral support. Was he implicated somehow? Was he protecting someone close to Diddy? Questions started swirling fast, especially considering Kanye's own controversial past.
Armand Wiggins is here now. You've been at this Diddy trial from beginning till now, currently, and so today you're here, but what is happening right now?
Kanye West is at the courthouse right now. I got a phone call, and they were like, listen, Kanye's here. I'm like, wait, hold on, are you sure? So I think do some calls, looking around, and Kanye West is, in fact, literally at the courthouse right now. He will be inside sitting with the family.
Wow, sitting with the family?
Sitting with the family, supporting Sean Combs in his case.
Goodness gracious. Now, you remember that Kanye West had some things to say about Kid Cudi testifying against Diddy. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago, he wrote on X, I wish Cudi hadn't testified against Puff. We need to not be locked in white systems, praying for Puff and his family. And Kid Cudi and Kanye used to be like this, so it's just interesting to see how the tide has shifted.
But maybe, Kanye and Diddy are both.
Well, there's rumors that
The proximity to such a trial wasn't just curious, it was potentially consequential. Observers quickly noted a strange twist. Despite arriving at the courthouse, Kanye never entered the actual courtroom. After roughly 40 minutes, he was seen leaving the building without having made a public appearance during the proceedings. Why attend such a high-profile event only to avoid the courtroom itself? Sources later confirmed he'd spent time in an overflow room. But with whom? The absence raised suspicions. Was he advised to stay out of direct view for legal reasons? Or was this a quiet demonstration of solidarity meant only for select eyes? His exit left behind more questions than answers. According to courthouse sources, Kanye wasn't alone in the overflow room. Sitting beside him was Christian King Combs, Diddy's son. The two remained quietly seated, watching the trial unfold.
Kanye is somehow involved as a hip-hop icon, but we don't know if that's true. It's just what people are saying online.
Yes, maybe he's a cuck too.
Okay. Can we say cuck? Yeah? Okay, good. Well, I said it 10 times. So. Oh, my goodness. All right, well, we'll keep you guys updated, and everybody's been saying that they thought that Kanye was going to show up. They were saying he tried to show up the other day, all kinds of things, but he's literally there now. There's footage of him walking into the courtroom.
It's going to be definitely a media frenzy, and Kanye likes this stuff, so he's a disruptor, so it's going to go crazy. Now, what's going to be interesting is how is the jury going to react to this?
Yeah, Kanye's not the most liked right now, I think,
in
general.
So does this help Sean's case, or does this hurt the case?
I don't know, but I don't see too many people coming out in support of Diddy, like celebrities.
And I don't know if I want it to be Kanye right now.
And Bianca's not with him. I know people were going to ask that, too.
Well, she can't show up to court in pasties.
Oh,
she could.
You're right. They get her right up out of there.
Via live video feed. Their presence there added a deeply personal layer to the already volatile legal setting. Was Kanye playing the role of mentor? Was he shielding Christian from media frenzy, or preparing him for the public scrutiny to come? Security kept the room sealed tight, and no comments were made. But those who glimpsed them said their focus never wavered. Two artists, two sons, facing something far bigger than music. Christian Combs, better known as King, hasn't spoken publicly since his father's legal troubles exploded across headlines. But on this day, he was side by side with Kanye, a man his father once described as family. The moment didn't go unnoticed. It marked a rare public alignment not just between men but between families. Kanye, once mentored by Diddy, now seemed to be returning the favor by guiding Diddy's son through the fire. Was this a personal promise being kept? Was it loyalty in action? The courtroom wasn't the only stage anymore. The real story might have been unfolding behind closed doors. Insiders told CNN that Kanye and Christian had been in contact for weeks leading up to the trial. Not only were they discussing the case, they were reportedly making music together. This added a layer of intrigue. Was Kanye blending business and loyalty? Or was this his way of keeping Christian focused during chaos? Collaborating during such a crisis seemed unconventional, but not for Ye. For someone who's always merged the personal with the professional, it almost made sense. Still, whispers emerged. Was the studio work just a cover? Was something deeper, possibly legal or reputational, tying these two together? A source close to the situation confirmed to CNN that Kanye had personally reached out to Christian weeks ago. The two had grown close, the source said, with Kanye offering support as the Combs family braced for courtroom battles and media attacks. The word mentor was used repeatedly. That revelation reframed the public's understanding of Ye's presence. He wasn't just supporting Diddy. He was actively involved in protecting the next generation. Yet this closeness also raised eyebrows. Why was Kanye choosing now amid legal turmoil to deepen this bond? Could he be positioning himself for something bigger? While most celebrities distanced themselves from Diddy, Kanye did the opposite. His quiet attendance, his partnership with Christian, and his decision not to speak publicly were all signs of intentional restraint. Unlike his usual bombastic appearances, this was Kanye in a different form, silent, deliberate, watchful. It suggested a level of seriousness that hinted at how personally invested he truly was. For some it was admirable. For others it was suspicious. Why take this risk aligning yourself with a man under federal investigation? Was it loyalty, guilt, or a deeper emotional debt that hadn't yet come to light? In an eerie twist, Kanye's name had already entered the courtroom, weeks before he ever stepped inside. During jury selection, prosecutors asked potential jurors if they recognized or had strong opinions about several public figures. Kanye West was among them. It was a moment that passed quietly at the time but now seemed prophetic. Why was his name relevant to this case? Did prosecutors anticipate his involvement, or was it mere precaution? Either way, it showed that Kanye wasn't a peripheral figure. Even the legal teams had considered the impact of his name long before he ever arrived. A song? A signal? West's track sparks new speculation. Back in March, Kanye dropped a song titled "Lonely Roads Still Go to Sunshine." The track raised eyebrows immediately, not for its production but for its content. Buried within the beat was an audio recording of a phone call from Diddy, from jail. The release now reads like foreshadowing, a breadcrumb dropped for anyone paying attention. Was Kanye preparing the public for his eventual support? Was this his way of framing Diddy's story before the media could twist it? As listeners returned to the song with fresh ears, its significance began to grow darker and more deliberate. The jailhouse recording featured Diddy's unmistakable voice, expressing heartfelt gratitude to Kanye for helping his children during the early days of the investigation. "Ain't nobody reach out to them," Diddy said. "Ain't nobody call them." The message was raw, unscripted, and emotionally charged. Kanye's choice to include it in a song, rather than a press release or statement, was classic Ye, provocative, unconventional, and deeply personal. But critics wondered if using such sensitive audio for artistic purposes was wise. Was this solidarity or self-promotion? The blurred line between authenticity and strategy had rarely been more pronounced. In the recording, Diddy's voice cracked slightly as he thanked Kanye. It wasn't just a casual gesture. It sounded like a father pleading, expressing fear, guilt, and dependence all at once. "Thank you so much," he said. Nobody else did. The gravity of the words hung in the air long after the song ended. Kanye didn't interrupt. He didn't boast. He simply let the recording play, letting the world hear the human behind the headlines. For many listeners, It was the first time Diddy sounded truly vulnerable, but it also cemented Kanye's role in this unfolding drama as more than a bystander. Kanye's reply in the recording stunned even his longtime fans. "You raise me," he said, "even when I ain't know you." The statement revealed a depth of admiration that few had seen before. It reframed their relationship, not as colleagues or collaborators, but as surrogate family. That confession also explained Kanye's current actions. He wasn't just defending a friend. He was standing by someone he viewed as a father figure. It added an emotional weight to everything: the courthouse visit, the music, the mentorship of Christian. And it left fans asking, what happens when loyalty and truth collide? With Kanye stepping deeper into the Diddy saga, one thing is clear. This story isn't just about legalities. It's about legacy, loyalty, and reputation. What role will Kanye play moving forward? Will his music continue to reveal truths hidden from the media? Will his alliance with the Combs family backfire or redefine his public image once again? As Diddy's trial presses on, the shadows grow longer. The verdict may be months away, but Kanye has already made his statement, quietly, emotionally, and unmistakably. In a world where most run from scandal, Kanye walked right into it.